With the first selection in the 2012 Sports Show Draft, we have been picked.
We have been picked.
For you guys.
What
Number
are you
one
talking
pick.
about?
We're the number one pick, John.
For what?
The number one sports show here at South.
Why wouldn't we be? Because we are the best.
Exactly my point. I'm Danny Kerwin.
I'm John Holden. Welcome to the show. Happy afternoon. Happy afternoon. Yeah, that makes sense. But we did have the first round of the drafts last night.
We did.
We picked up Dontari Poe.
Dontari Poe.
Mixed emotions from everyone on Twitter. If anyone who watched, checked it out.
Yeah, it was.
I don't really know much about the guy. I went to Memphis. But.
Well, he the plus sides to him: 44 reps at 225 pounds on bench press at the combine. That's only 5 behind the all-time record. He is 346 pounds and ran his 40-yard dash in under 5 seconds. That's pretty impressive. He played all 3 years at Memphis. Started 30 out of his 36 games. Played in 35. The downsides, though, second team all-conference in Conference USA.
Which isn't. I mean, I don't know. I think that's
that conference is irrelevant.
You might as well just play D2 if you're playing the Conference USA, in my opinion, anyway.
Then after that, 11th pick for Dontari Poe, who had a total of 3 sacks in his last 2 years. 2 seasons. That's 24 games, 3 sacks.
It looks like he, kind of saved himself with the combine. The combine kind of saved him, but overall play, I don't think it's going to come. I don't think it's going to help the Chiefs at all. And the Chiefs, we went with this when we picked up a defensive lineman a couple of years ago, Glenn Dorsey. And he he was supposed to be the best ever there ever was, and he's an average defensive lineman at best. And I think we needed more things.
Along with the bust that is Tyson Jackson, that wasn't a good pick either. But I don't know. I think Poe has potential, but he also could just fall flat on his face.
I think he's going to fall flat on his face. I don't have much faith.
It's definitely a boomer bust pick for the Chiefs, but
yeah.
We'll wait and see. For the other team in the city, John, the Royals were god-awful for a good couple weeks.
They were terrible.
What was it, 12 in a row?
Yes, I think the grand total was 12 in a row. They had won 3 games up to this last week. Until they've won 2 in a row now against Cleveland.
Yep, took the series in Cleveland from the Tribe.
I'm happy to see. I'm just happy to see him win finally. If you could watch that first game in Cleveland, Butler hit a home run, Hosmer hit a home run.
Butler had 2.
Butler had 2, and then who was the other who hit the 4th?
It was Gordo.
Gordo hit the 4th, and I just feel like the bats were there. The bats were all there, and they just couldn't get the runs in. And finally, they're starting to get the runs in a little bit, starting to get the RBIs. I think we're gonna see him turn around.
Pitching's been a lot better the last couple of games.
Hottovy pitched.
Yeah, Tommy Hottovy, Park Hill South legend, played 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. Yeah.
Had a strikeout, also hit a batter, but that's beyond the point. Had 1 strikeout, only faced a couple batters, but it was a good outing for him.
Yeah.
Hopefully we see more of him.
I was excited about
that.
And
they're in Minnesota this weekend, so maybe we could get another series win there. They are tied with us for the worst record in the MLB at 5-14.
Go Royals, baby!
So we'll wait and see about that. For the local sports, John, you guys got another big rugby match tonight, don't you?
Yeah, we're playing Aquinas, the only team to have beaten us this year. They kind of handed it to us pretty good. I don't think the score was a good reflection of the game, personally. But we have our second chance.
Yep.
We got to rematch them. Things went our way to rematch them, so we're gonna make the most of it. I think we can do it.
All right, well, good luck to you guys. Last match before state.
Yes,
All right.
that is the last match before state.
And then when is state?
Next state would be next week.
Next week, and that's in St. Louis?
Actually, no, it's going to be played. Yes, it will be. Yeah, I guess the school hosting it is going to be it's from St. Louis. So I guess technically it's in St. Louis.
All right, so good luck to the rugby team there. Also, tonight, baseball is the only home team tonight for the Panthers. They will be taking on Belton at 4 o'clock. And girls soccer, they're really playing pretty well this year.
Girls soccer is extremely exciting. I haven't seen them watch the game yet. I'm going to do some Channel 18 stuff for them, along with you. We're having the sports talk. Actually, we're leaving the desk. Everyone go ahead and check that out. But I think they'll be very good. They're playing Liberty, which is incredible.
He's beaten them the last couple of years, so that'll be tough. But if I'm not mistaken, I do believe girls soccer hasn't lost since that season opening tournament out in Kansas.
So
since then, I think they've beaten all the teams from around here, and hopefully they can do so again tonight.
This is definitely going to be the fight for who's the best team in the Kansas City area. It's either going to be Park Hill South or Liberty and Park Hill South at 1 and 2. But Park Hill South baseball is facing Belton. Yep. They got rocked by Belton, which is kind of a huge surprise to a lot of the baseball players. It's really an eye-opener to how they need to get better because Belton wasn't supposed to have a chance. And they lost 11-1, 11-2. It wasn't close. Yeah, it was not a very good game. So they're going to be needing to step up their game and beat Belton. So that's all I can say. They just got beat, dude.
Got to pitch, got to hit. Pretty simple game at that.
Yeah.
Also, big shout out to junior Zach Royal, had a pretty good week. He won the Stuco president for next year, and he also is still, it's what, April 27th, 28th?
Yeah.
He's still undefeated in boys tennis.
Dude, he's incredible. Like,
I mean,
it's really funny to me that no one's actually seen him play. Like, I don't know if you've seen him play?
I haven't this year.
Because, like, I just know that everyone knows how great he is, but yet I've never actually seen the kid play. I know he's incredible, and there's a huge fan base, but it's just ironic that he has a fan base.
If you want to see the most dominant athlete at Park Hill South this year, go out and watch Zach Royal play some tennis, because he really represents us well.
Well, I think is that all we have for you today?
That's all.
Is that all we got? All right, well, everyone have a great weekend. I'm John Holden.
I'm Danny Kerwin. We'll see you next week.